Well, you haven't missed much. You can catch up with all the different episodes of where I've been traveling to and the places I've been to in Korea. But if it's not, this is a great time for a catch up because I have not seen you for a while. The topic for today is, how am I coping in the new country? Where am I? I am in Germany currently residing and will be leaving in a couple of years, and moved here I would say last year. It's been 8 months or 6 months, somewhere there, since I've been here. I had my ups and downs, but I think when you are a person who's been a loner for a while, able to cope with certain things, being alone, you're able to adapt. I'm a person who's able to adapt. You need to embrace the change. Embrace change. You must be aware that now you're not in your comfort zone. Things are quite different, and there is something new every day that might happen. So you must be able to welcome that change. Once you're able to welcome that change, you're able to create a different kind of energy. Suddenly things start happening for you. You know, sometimes you might not be looking for something, but because of your positive energy, you attract the people who are positive in your life. Within these months that I stayed here, we stayed in a different house. Stayed in a different house, and which was not inside the base. And there were challenges in the sense that I was not able to access the opportunities that people could have inside the base. And some of those opportunities involved taking part in language lessons, free language lessons, taking part in so many other things. And these lessons are done by ACS. ACS is basically one of the departments that deals with community service for the Army. That's why it's called ACS. It's called Army Community Service because it helps with various services that they provide to the military and their dependents. I learned a little bit, I learned how to count in German, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I'm a little bit similar to how Afrikaans sounds like, but it's not really Afrikaans also. And I know how to say I love you in Dutch, which is Ich bin liebe dich. I hope I said it right. Building a support system. So building a support system is so important. Whether you belong to a specific group of friends, maybe Africans in Germany, or I don't know, any online forums, joining something is so important. Like finding fellow expatriates, as well as like joining social clubs in terms of sports or anything, is so important because it will make you not to feel left out. Currently, I belong to so many online forums that actually assist me when I need certain things, like knowing where to go, knowing where not to go, knowing what I need to get when I need to be doing a variety of stuff. The most important one is actually keeping in touch with home. Making phone calls to your family, checking up on them, because you experience so much things when you are not around, like mourning for so many deaths. My great grandfather passed away. I was not able to go to the we had just moved and it cost so much money. And then my husband's aunt passed away, and that became so much too. Luckily, he was able to go because the military has also like affordable prices. Keeping in touch with your family is very, very important. Keeping in touch with friends. Don't neglect people just because now you're overseas. Another point is understanding the culture. This is also very pivotal because you cannot move into a country and not understand how the culture and the traditions work, because they're gonna kick you out. People assimilate to the culture and traditions in Germany. This is something when I got in, I was like, yo, why you're an African from where? Kenya, Nigeria, you speaking German to me. Why? Why can't you speak English? And I don't know if it's like it's like a thing of maybe like let's see who can speak better Dutch. You know, it's really insane. A person will automatically speak in German to you and in Dutch to you instead of speaking in English, and you'll be like, okay, what I don't know how to respond. You'll be like, sorry, I don't understand. You know, it's really insane. You know how they automatically speak in Dutch, and then once you say you don't know, well, they will speak in English. Oh, understanding culture. This is very important. On Sundays in Germany, you cannot mow your lawn, you cannot blast off music, you cannot be having a party, you cannot be making any form of noise. You'll be hearing the church making the noise with the church bells, but you cannot make any noise. This is something I was not aware of. And also they don't open their shops on Sundays. Yes, no one's working on Sundays. You know? So everything you must buy up until on Saturday. And the shops here, they close at 8. Finding familiar comforts in the sense that you are able to create a routine for yourself. You are able to recognize certain things that the country can give you. Like for instance, as a South African, I'm able to get Mrs. Paul's, which is like a sauce, chutney sauce. I'm able to purchase certain foods that are South African products. I'm able to get some things that are similar to the foods that I get from my country. So I'm able to create all these delicious meals for my husband that he's not appointed to. He didn't know up until I introduced him to up. And there is something that is similar that to the maize meal here. The meat, I can make delicious stews. I can find meat that is actually slaughtered, you know, in an appropriate manner, organic food. So all of those things are so important to check out for, because they make you feel at home. They make you feel like, oh, okay, it's just a few changes here and there, all big changes, but yet I can still assimilate to this. Get to know your new environment. It is so important to get to know your new environment. You need to walk around, have a look at other things and places, you know, places that you could take go on a hike with your loved one or by yourself. Find a lake where you can sit and read a book, watch ducks and watch the birds and everything else. I found a park nearby. I got excited and it's like, oh, but it's still chilly, so I don't really want to go down. I'll go there when it gets a little bit warm, take a nice walk alone. Spend time with yourself. Meditate within, and be able to cherish the nature within. The most important thing is to look at the positive side about your area, about your space. Right now, I look like I'm not in my best, but I will be on my best once the sun comes out, because right now it's still gloomy. It's still very, very gloomy. And I'm obviously not going to be looking my best because there is no sunshine. I live on sunshine, guys. Sunshine is everything to me. Like, it's everything. Be patient with yourself. This goes very well together with taking care of yourself, like whether it's meditating, whether it's praying, whether it's sleeping enough, whether it's enjoying yourself. Celebrate the small wins that you have. Whilst you're doing your meditation, and whether you're praying, I still value praying and see it as part of meditating. You don't necessarily need to go to church in order to pray, or belong to a specific religion in order to pray. I feel like praying is a spiritual thing. It's like insight. Nothing is gonna really come overnight when you are staying abroad or you've moved, places. It will take time. Sometimes it won't happen at all. Maybe that's just not the country. But what is the lovely part is you can be able to have an experience and try to grab onto the positive things of those experiences. Not rushing into starting things when you know you don't have enough. Not comparing yourself to people, because not everyone is the same. As much as other people could be like, you can see they're living the best life on Instagram or YouTube, and they have all this perfect looking life. You don't know what goes down behind doors, and just because if someone is not posting anymore doesn't necessarily mean anything bad is happening. Maybe that person is trying to focus on certain aspects of their lives. That's the most important thing. So don't be looking at your life and be like, oh, why is my life not like somebody else's? Stay open to new experiences. Try things outside your comfort zone. That is my life. That is me. I always like to try new things. I'll do the most absurd things. People be like, she's weird. But I'll do the most, because you only got this one life. Nobody else is gonna have it for you except you. So things I've done in my life, not because I wanted to be rich, not because I really cared about making money, it's things that I've always wished to do. And these are outside my comfort zone, and I did them. I designed a shoe. I put it out there, and I have a shoe line. Yes, a shoe line. And then I made a song. I put the song. It's out there on my Spotify. I did it because I wanted to do it. I didn't do it because I wanted to make money or I wanted to be famous. I did them because I've always dreamt of doing stuff like that ever since I was a child. And I felt like, I always promised myself that should I ever be able to have money or have an opportunity to do any seeking help is very, very important because you can't do everything on your own. You don't have to actually do everything on your own. You don't have to cry on your own. So many of the military spouses who come from an international background, or I should say foreign spouses, they experience so much of, whether it's language barrier or it comes to a a lot of other things, like maybe not getting along with the husband. They had their moment, they married after maybe 1 month or 2 months, and then things didn't work out the way that they thought they would, and then they get into arguments and stuff like that. And then they think they can't really do anything, ask for help or talk to anybody. And even if you are doing well, there's nothing wrong with actually going to speak to someone who is willing to listen, because sometimes you could be doing really, really well, and then when all of a sudden it doesn't happen, then you do well anymore. Like if something suddenly happens, how are you gonna be able to handle that situation? How are you able to how are you gonna be able to fix cracks should they ever happen? Review on how you can even make things even more better, So yeah, it's very important to get help if you need to get help. There are various places which foreign spouses from the military side where they can seek for help, and they usually, what I do like is that they put these little papers or sticky stuff where you can actually pull out a number if you're experiencing domestic violence, if you're experiencing just about anything that is got to do with abuse, or even when it comes to having a child, they even help you. They have classes for that, where you have a newborn or it's the first time having a child, where you're able to talk and learn things. And I think people can also come and help, inside your house if you want them to, which is really, really nice, And yeah, and if you don't know anything in a country, I mean, you don't have to be a foreign spouse or anything to know, but if you don't know something, it's always good to seek help by going to these online forums and asking people. Don't be shy. If you're shy, maybe you can always put in anonymous. And no one's gonna know. And from then on, you're able to get more information. Just read on people's experiences, learn, and even go to a library if you have free time. Like I have all the free time, and I go to the library and I talk to a random person or the person who works there, get to know some stuff. You never know, a person could have so much knowledge, and you just being shy, you are being shy, but you're gonna lose out on so much more, many things out there if you don't ask. Other than that, thank you so much for watching my channel or my episode, and I hope you had an amazing clear mind of what I've learned so far, and how I'm coping here, and till later on. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Please use both sides. Please use both sides.
Oh, side?
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye. Bye, Korea. See you in 25 years. Welcome to Disney. So serious.
I want to do a quarter right now.
Benvino. Willkommen. Bienvenido. Welcome. Oh, it opens here. It doesn't open without it. Oh, wow. The aircon was horrible for my chest. It was full of dust. Did you see that? Oh, you didn't suffer. You're lucky. So thank goodness I carried these. There was so much dust.